different people will be affected in different ways by the job at hand, which will in turn affected their behaviors. Every individual is unique, and therefore we all have a different personalities which affected our behaviors. There can be different competences and skill level among us ourselves, and this can lead to different risk perceptions. The individual factors include, the individual factors which affected behaviors related to risk perceptions include family, location, preschool influences, education, training, hobbies and interest, perceptions and competency, age, gender, size, health, strengths, capability, attitude, motivations. All these or some of these factors not have are fixed, such as the personality cannot be modified, whereas others such as skills, attitude can be modified. Some extent, so it is important to match the correct person to the job, the right person to the right job. Some others, like age, you cannot modify age. Some others you can develop them so it will be suitable to the job. That is why, or let us see how could we prevent the human errors in the job, or how human errors could be prevented, will be prevented. The prevention of human error, or the main influences and the preventions of human errors lies within the organization. Company with a good safety record exercise good disciplines and have a motivation and committed workforce. These human factors are attitudes, motivation, perceptions, skills, physical and mental capabilities. If we take attitude, this is such as an important factor in the development of safety culture, encompassing as it does attitudes to authority, implementing system of work, wearing personal protective equipment, recording the result of activity undertaken, and so on. We may perhaps define attitude as behavioral tendencies in the particular situation. That is to say, attitude of individual lead to safety culture. If we take a motivation, this can reflect the factor which she direct to derive the way in which a person acts. A drive encouragement incentive should be including something tangible for the front lines people. Involvement and decision making and demonstrations of management commitment. Disciplinary actions such as negative motivation may be required in the time or at the time, but it is hardly the options of the first choice. Perception. The perceptions or picture that an individual has on the environment and of the things which are happening in the environment or in that environment. Perception failure may occur due to sensory defect, it means deafness, color blindness, or background factors such as an experiences and peer group pressure. Peer group pressures also can affect it in perceptions. Environmental factors, loss of concentrations because of noise, heat, or other factors. Individual factors are the people who are fatigued or stressed, or the people who are taking alcohol. So errors and violations, the human errors, the human defect, for example, as ignorance, remedy, adequate training, carelessness, remedy, and supervisions or adequate supervisions, poor communication, remedy, useful, meaningful communication, also affected. Psychological factors is another factor that can affect performance and increase the possibility of error, incident occurrence. Also, activity cycle. During the shift work, the normal patterns become out of phase with work activities, leading to increase the accidents rate toward the end of the shift. People do just their body clocks to different time slots, but it takes 10 to 14 days. Since this is period of accidents or period for accidents on shift work system, this has led us to cultural changes. This can be done by the full commitment from the top management with the corporations, from the directors, senior management, and the current working force. Communication needs to be done at all levels, and senior management need to be or to lead by example. Ongoing training and supervisions should be put in place as and when required. Each organization will have a different climate or landscape depending on their unique combinations of values, beliefs, and policies. and on the result of previous activities to improve safety. The level correspondence which the indicators of positive safety culture identify where you are on the scale will help you to identify where is required